Well, good afternoon. Welcome to Northern Maine Productions. Here is the 3083. I put in a long, hard day and I got the deck done on this thing. Everything's all painted, everything's all welded. Everything functions really good. The height is all good on it. The blade brake works now. The engagement lever's all fixed. It's just a bunch of frig around little welding stuff. Deck looks so-so. I mean, I didn't waste a lot of time on this because, you know, it's all dimpled and dinged and it's got some rust pitting on it. You can see all the dings and dimples in the front of it. But I welded a good solid patch on the back corner of it here. I actually sacrificed an old fender off in a Series 5 machine. Yeah, it all works. It works pretty good. I'm waiting on a new seat to get here for it. And I got to get some decals to put on it. I want to put the snapper decal on the front, and I think there's a couple other ones. There's an ignition switch decal, and I think there's a warning decal that goes on the deck. I may also spring for the discharge chute that goes on there too. I see them are still available. You can actually buy them right off on eBay. There's quite a few on there for sale. The old plastic cover's back on. Not sure if I'm going to keep the steering wheel or not. I'm not sure how much I like that. That thing it's pretty invasive. You know, there's my 3081. Steering wheel's a lot further ahead on that machine than it is. I think maybe I'm going to paint the handlebars back up for this and put them back on there. I'm not necessarily a big fan of that steering wheel. These machines are kind of short to begin with because, like I explained before, the gas tank. When they put the gas tank behind the seat, that shortened the thing up a lot. You see, this is a 3081 here and the tank's side mounted. The seat sets back a lot further, so therefore you got a lot more room to stretch out on this one. Other than that, there's not a whole lot of difference. This is the previous generation. This is a Series 1. Made in 1975 probably. It's pre-76, I believe. About the only other difference is, you know, the side mounted tanks. One of the differences, the metal cover. The throttle's up on the headstock on this one instead of back in here, and then these blade hanger brackets are different on the Series 2. This is a Series 3 actually. This Series 3 was manufactured between 1979 and 1982. This one happens to be a 1981. I was able to date it by the date codes on the tires. They were all made early 1981. I think April of 1981. So, yeah, other than that, the mechanicals of these machines are almost identical. The entire mechanism, entire deck mechanism inside is identical. The brakes are identical, the mandrel's identical. All the drive systems identical on this system, on this tractor. This poor old thing, I haven't had it out of the trailer yet this spring. It's still got a flat tire on it. Needs to be fixed. Needs to be tuned up a little bit. It really ought to have an engine on it. That poor old engine is just tired. As you can see on this Series 1 machine, the key switch is right up there underneath the seat on this thing too, as opposed to being on the headstock. But overall there's not a lot of difference between a Series 1 and this Series 3. This Series 3 was actually the machine that replaced the Series 1s. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this came out. I mean, it could have been a little nicer, but I got bigger and better things to do than mess around with a mower deck here half the summer. I put a coat of paint on it. It's not going to rust out. It's not going to fall apart. I'm going to use it. You know, hopefully this will make a valuable asset to my lawn mowing, my gang of lawn mowers here. I was going to show you guys too, I got some pads for the footsteps. Those are from Walmart. They're just the furniture pads. You stick them on the floor underneath your furniture. They're 4x6. They're available at Walmart. Look them up. Cheap, cheap, cheap. I bought an extra set just in case if I ever need any. They're foam rubber. They look good, and they are extremely sticky. There's no way they're ever coming off there again. If they do, they're coming off in a million pieces. So, well, I guess that's about it. I'm about beat for today. I'm going to put this thing away, and I'm going inside and relax. It's been a long day. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following this project. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. I mean, I wish I could have filmed this in a little more detail, but I think that early on I covered the things that needed to be covered with the drive system. That is usually the most overlooked part of restoring one of these, and the decks are hardly ever any trouble on these. So, but anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye bye. We'll see you next time.